All right, how's it going? I can hear myself. That is wrong. All right, cool. I can't hear myself anymore. You've probably been more busy. Yeah, I mean, I had to re-up my certs. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to do one of my certs every year. It's actually a lot easier than passing it the first time. The first time I had to get like a pretty high score on it to pass to actually get the cert, and then now I have to get like a 60% every year, and I can like, it's like open book, which is pretty nice. But yeah, I mean, I got to keep up with those certs to, you know, keep my job, so it's kind of important. So everything else goes on hold for that, but that's what it is. So yesterday, I was I was talking about why I was busy. I have to re-up my technical certifications for my job. So apparently knowing how to work with computers isn't enough. Somebody has to say, yes, I certify this person can turn on a computer, you know? ADHD brain mood, dude. So I made a lot of improvements that we will not be using today, unfortunately. And I have a lot of stuff in the works. Obviously, we're not using that today either, but we are going to be doing some coding today. And some of the stuff that I did recently, I added in better integration with Sam for Twitch and YouTube chat. Talk about ADHD, you're back on your meds. Hell yeah, brother. If that's a good thing, I think that's a good thing. As a fellow ADHDer, I understand how that could be a mixed bag. So I hope it's going okay. I haven't. It's been a while since I've talked to somebody about my renewing my prescription. It's very good. All right, perfect. You know, for me, it's a fight between crack and energy drinks and going and seeing doctors. It's like energy drinks are so much easier. Setting an appointment and then going to see the doctor and then telling my boss that I'm not going to be in for X amount of time. Okay, gotcha. That is not what I'm on, but it is what it is. I've heard of it, but I don't know much about it. I guess technically right now I'm not on anything, but it's what it is. Legit. No, man. I was wondering, but I'm not gonna ask. I'm used to like being a manager and shit where I can't ask. So I'm just like, okay, I just accept it and move on. It's like, yes, there is curiosity, but it doesn't matter. Okay. So we are working. Oh, actually, we need to change up the music first and foremost because I am playing a specific album for today's stream. And that is Dogma Resistance by Riot. And I absolutely love it. So we're going to start in on that here. And we're going to switch over to... Yeah, here we go. So we are going to be working on some code for an AI to read Pokemon Emerald. So just to make sure we're all using the same terminology. Artificial intelligence, technically a complex enough if statement is artificial intelligence because it simulates intelligent filtering. Most of the things that we interact with, like ChatGPT, is an LLM. And then other things that we interact with, like image generators, they share the same base as an LLM in a neural network. Those are all complicated versions of AI. This is a very simple manual version. Couldn't be a manager. That's why I'm going to university for Bachelor of Science in Accounting. Hell yeah, brother. Them numbers. Swimming in numbers. Do I still get cut off? Damn. That sucks. Yeah, so this is a thematic kind of album. It tells a story. So if you guys want to hear it a little bit louder, I can bump it up. Because that's not connected to how loud it is in my headset, so that's good. There's a I can't. I started VTubing a bit ago, like beginning of the year. I can't. My memory is shot. It tends to happen with ADHD. So, yeah, I am a VTuber. Sam is a VTuber now as well, and I've been working on a lot of improvements for Sam behind the scenes that I can't really get into here. But yeah. Oh yeah, you can swear. I don't give a shit. No, I don't care. Um, this here, why is that getting cut off? Whoop, I'm gone. So if I move over there, I'm getting cut off. Why? No comprendo. So if I do this and I go whoop, and I go whoop, then I'll stop getting cut off. Yeah, okay, that's cool. All right, good to know, I guess. For now, yeah. Is that a border thing on OBS? My dryer's done. Yeah, I guess, but it doesn't make sense for it to be a border on OBS because, whatever. It doesn't make sense, but it's fine. The border's not cropped, and the window extends past that. I can look into it. It's out of your pay grade. It's fine. So a bunch of things that I've been experimenting with, I can go over here quickly. I've been experimenting with Sam's long-term memory, which is pretty awesome. It's pretty cool. Just the fact that that's like something coming out of my mouth. I love it. I'm back working with that. Sam short-term memory is fine, I think. And I've been working with OBS control. So I've worked through OBS control. So technically speaking, once I set it up, Sam can just end my stream if I make her mad. Bro, I love it. Like, as I'm sitting here chatting, I would always swivel back and forth in my chair. I don't know if you can hear it on my mic, but you could definitely see it in my avatar now. Rip. Exposed. Okay. So we have a lot on our schedule today. If you caught the stream a while ago where I built this to play Clicker Heroes. I basically tracked the screen and detected different things based on if statements. Playing AI Dungeons and Dragons, sometimes creating content on there. Yo, that shit's, dude. One of my DM buddies sent me a link. They're like, yo, you should check this out. AI Dungeon. Oh shit. AI Dungeons. Fuck. I play enough D&D, and I have D&D coming up later today. Sorry, AI Dungeons. What do you mean AI Dungeons? Lol. Right. Yeah. Somebody say ADHD brain. So I actually had the DM run a little module for Sam, and Sam played the module. Pretty fucking. Sam tried to take over as the DM every once in a while, but I was an AI text adventure platform. That's awesome. You got stories from that shit? You the hero or the villain? That's the bigger question. So, unfortunately, there's a lot of manual work to set this up. This module for Pokemon Emerald. So basically, the frame that I have it frozen on here has a little bump out for Little Root Town. I just entered the house and exited, got the little bump out for Little Root Town. Better question, what do you want to be? I don't know, man. I think the better question is what am I going to be? Sam is going to take over the world, and then I'm going to be whatever the world decides I am, I think. Because you can be either in any story. Damn. Always the villain, never the hero. Because, you know, the hero never gets the girl. Or like, wait a minute, does the hero always... It depends on if you're watching the hero story or the villain story, you know? I like to think of myself as Megamind, you know, getting the girl. Yeah, so with this bump out, I need to do some testing here, because what I do is I take a screenshot of this little Root Town, and that is what we check against to see if we check against like the bump out to see what town we're in or what route we're on. So we need to check a lot of things. So we need to play through the game grabbing screenshots. So we need to grab screenshots for surfing, for changing routes, on land versus surfing. And then what we're going to do is we're going to apply OCR to a certain part of the box there, which is where it says Little Root Town. We're going to read that and see if it can read the text. If it can't read the text, we're kind of screwed because I'm not taking screenshots for every single route, and we have to plan around it. The reason that we need to know what route we're on is because Sam is going to eventually nuzlocke this. So she needs to know what route she's on and if she's caught an encounter on the route before. If she hasn't, then she needs to focus on not killing the Pokemon. If she has, then it's considered like grinding or running away or whatever. Now, the issue is that Sam can't navigate the overworld. So that's going to be my part. So Sam's going to be playing in battles, and I'm going to be navigating the overworld. Like, there's one of the descriptions, 2 scenarios released so far. You died in the Peloponnesian War, made a blood oath to a girl named Penelope to be brought back in the year 2025. I don't remember blow it to her. Somehow you know she'd be truthful. Damn, with the Yandere story. Mood. I don't have chat on screen because this was a whole new kind of thing that I set up for today's stream. So it is what it is. Eventually I'll have to set up a standard kind of layout that other things can apply to. But it is what it is. So we'll get as much code on screen here as possible. That's okay. Awesome. So I'm gonna try to keep the code that I'm working on to the top of the screen so you guys can see. Okay. So I think the first thing I want to do is a little proof of concept. And this the black portion of the screen on this side of me, below the Pokemon screen, will be like whenever the image testing is occurring, that's where that'll show up. But I do have to set that up here soon. That is going to be one of the things I set up on stream. So we have a couple of things that we need to do. We need to first and foremost pull we need to get the coordinates of the window, and then we need to pull relative to the coordinates. So what I've done in the past is gotten the coordinates of the game window and then used those exact coordinates on my monitor. So if I moved it, the program would be scanning my desktop or whatever windows were behind it, but I don't want that. I want it relative to this specific window. So I always want, it doesn't matter where it's going to be on screen. So what I'm going to do is, with the magic of my brain and Google by my side, we'll figure this out. Do I not have 7TV? That sucks. I'm getting roasted by my own stream elements. It's fine. So we're going to use. So if you're familiar with just coding in general, you understand how this works with Python, especially at the top. So Python runs line at a time, top to bottom. So first we import, then we import, then we import, then we import, then we import, and then we set our bounding boxes. So if we were to use NP before this import line, it wouldn't work. So we have to import before we use it. So we have to set this bounding box to be a dictionary before we reference it later. I do not, but I am here for it. Hell yeah, brother. So basically, we have to declare our shit before we use our shit, which makes sense. When I press the play button here, it'll run the file in its entirety. from top to bottom. And these while loops will keep it running, and that's our kind of checking loop. However, I cannot stop it in the middle and only do a little bit at a time. That's where Jupyter Notebooks come in. So we're going to add code blocks down here. And then I'm going to do my imports here. I think I'm going to set my, I guess it'd be like global variables there. And then my functions. So basically, tell me if it's too small there, Scrubbing. I can make it a little bit bigger. Yeah, I can change the size. It's not too bad. Actually, what I can do, since I don't need to change, I'll just project it. Yeah. You're on mobile, rip. Okay, well. Okay, so we need to take screenshots. And then we'll save them. So this should be in a different library, but it's fine. Okay, so we'll do our screenshots. Okay, so we'll save as. Genshin guy plays Pokemon. So I'm not actually. I haven't played Genshin in a long ass time. I've been playing more Wuthering Waves. Okay, so this is gonna be. I need to make a new folder for screen shots. This is going to be Little Root. Or sign Little Root. Sign Root. Auto mod? God damn it. Oh shit, did I deny it? Fuck. Shit. Denied. Ban user. Yes. No. Where's the... I must fix. Allow. Okay. Oh, that's where that is. Perfect. It's been so long since I've had to worry about any of this. Let me fix this. Why did AutoMod catch it? I don't know, man. Monetization settings, moderation. There we go. Occurrences 2. Delete. Delete. Okay, cool. Awesome. So you should be good now. It might catch it again. AutoMod might catch it again, but I'll allow it if necessary. Okay, so we're actually going to save this file and move it. File Explorer. Shit, I'll just do this. Wrong one. There we go. We're gonna cut that. Go exactly where we want in our prod folder. We're gonna paste it. Cool. All right. So then we'll need. Excuse me. So checking Cyberpunk. This is the one that we want. So we're going to snag this as well. So we're done with this one. I don't think we need that one. And then we'll snag this one too. Okay, it's in the same. Is it in the same directory? It is not. So we're just gonna grab our main folder here. And bada bing bada boom, we've got this now. And image show, we'll drag over there. And then test, we'll drag over here as well. And we'll slam that shit shut. All right, so we're good to set up. All right, we'll save this screenshot now. Oh, we already did, didn't we? Yeah. Okay, so what I need to do is check. Is it offering you sports betting? Damn. PC, hell yeah, baby. Okay. So it looks like an example is to use Win32 GUI. I don't know about that, buddy. Auto mod's going crazy today. Prize picks, damn. So we're actually going to create a new file. We're going to save it. It's going to be named all files. It will be named OCR. This will be Emerald testing. IPYNB. Perfect. We'll grab some code cells here. If I run it, okay, grab the kernel. Good. It hates it. It's fine. It's just a little aggro after a while. Just waking up, you know. Okay, so we're going to be getting position of game window. So our imports here will be from Win32 GUI. Looks like we're gonna grab find window. Doesn't like it. Cool. Oh yeah, because I didn't type import. Find window and get window. Get window rect, it looks like. Was here during the Minecraft server era. Was here during the barbecue sauce. Dude, I still have that shit. It's still good. It's barbecue sauce, man. Never goes bad. Actually, I might not have that anymore. I still have the jug, I know, but maybe there's no barbecue sauce in it anymore. I have no idea. Hell yeah. Yeah, this got a long ass name. Okay, so we're gonna do. We need to run that code block first. Window handle. We're just gonna copy this over. Find window. Apply resource ID. None. Window name in string. Here's a pro tip. We're gonna do window name equals our string here, so we can just easily change this. You gotta reload an extension. Damn. Ah. Um, I might just be able to make this easier by renaming the ROM, but we're just gonna do it like this. Let's see if this does it. Opera GX is dumb with ad blocker. Didn't really hate it, but it's disabled. Gotta support friends. Hell yeah, brother. Thank you. Respect. Okay, and now we're gonna be grabbing window rect. Not the only thing that's rect. All of my windows, all of my squares are rect. Window rect equals get window rect. Window handle. Respect gain plus 10. No errors, good. And now we're going to print window rect. 1011 620. Okay, so let's just move this down a little bit. And we're gonna copy this and we're gonna run it again. No. Hang on. Moving it shouldn't matter. So we do get the same thing. Oh, that's awesome. But what does the 1110 the 6 mean? Because I'm assuming the other ones are X and Y. The 6. Okay, well, hang on. Let me change something and we'll see if it changes. We'll change our video size to 4x. And then we'll run this again. Oh shit, I'm stupid. Yeah, I'm dumb. I am big dumb. Okay, so here's the thing that I fucked up. So for any of y'all out there who are considering using notebooks, Jupyter notebooks, all of this stuff was set and it was never changed. Which is why when I printed it, it printed the same thing, because all I'm doing is writing the print statement over and over again. Okay, so now if I drag this, it changes. That must be offset from top, that must be offset from left. I don't know what that is. Offset from bottom? Okay. This code can return a window rect from window title, C types, HWND, DWRD, RECT. String to tuple. All right, let's copy this code directly. And we don't need calc. We'll just do window name. See if this works. And it gives us the exact same thing. So if I move it, it gives us the exact same thing. So that code doesn't matter. Cool. Okay, that's fine. Here to lurk? Hell yeah, brother. Thank you. So what we're looking at is, oh, that's the corners. Oh, that makes a lot more sense. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're going to print. We're gonna set up a large print statement here. It'll be f string top left. That'll be top left will be window rect 0. I'm just gonna top right. No. Okay, that's the okay. That's not top left, that's just left. And we'll do top bottom. Okay, so left is 0. Top is 1. Right is 2. Which means bottom would be 3. Okay. So what are we gonna do? We need to group those in coordinates. So then what we'll do, we'll add a couple code cells here, and then we'll slam in these print statements again, and then edit them all up. Left will now be that lowercase left, and remove that. Oh. Left. Top. Right. Bottom equals direct. And that shit has been unpacked. Okay. So we're going to do top left equals top right equals bottom left equals and bottom right equals. Okay, so top left will equal a tuple. These are all going to be tuples. That will be, how do the coordinates go? Left? I think it's left and then top. So I'm gonna print top left. Cool. don't need any of this down here anymore. Good, good, good. Okay. So from here, so we've got all this. I think I'm good on that now, because now we can just pull relative. Right, so when I pull relativity, instead of giving a coordinate pair, I'm going to be giving a coordinate pair, or like an addition. So the top left will be top left plus 0, 0, effectively making the top left 0, 0. Because then when I move it around, that plus 0, 0 will always lock into that top corner. If I drag this half onto another screen, I want to see what happens. It just goes off screen. Cool. Good to know. Okay. We do actually need to test something here. So we need to go in, go out, and pause it there. Nice. Okay, so we shall save. And collapse all that. We'll just slam a bunch more code blocks in here. And now we're going to move on to checking our image. So that's where we're going to start. We're going to grab an image show here. Copy that just right over here. Instead of Discord images, we're going to grab screenshots. And that was that a PNG or, yeah, sign underscore little root PNG. Sign little root. So if I press play on this, it should eventually bring up a window. But it's taking forever. Oh, the kernel crashed. Good to know. All right, let's split this up then. This will be checking root sign. I don't want a breakpoint. Cool. And we don't need to import NumPy. Okay. Oh, it's actually showing it and I didn't see it. That's why it's taking so long. Okay, cool. Maybe this doesn't work in a Jupyter Notebook. Ooh, it breaks the Jupyter Notebook. Okay, cool. Okay, so this image show We're going to copy that to a new folder or a new file. It'll be called, we'll do Python test, not Python testing. That's a fucking generic ass name. Emerald testing.py. Should be here now. And then we'll paste it in, and then we'll save here. We'll copy that, paste it there, and we will delete these code cells. Now if I play this, the image should appear, and then when I hit 0, it goes away because it's not in a Jupyter notebook. Okay, awesome. So that kind of puts a damper on what I wanted to do. I can't use it in a Jupyter notebook. That's fine. So I have to initialize everything every single time I want to run it, which sucks. But it is what it is. So next up, we need to compare that image to what we see on the screen here. So we're going to combine the coordinates that we got here. Great. Cool. So that's all we need. Perfect. Where there's spaces there. Whatever. All right, so we're gonna save that, and we've got our coordinate tuples there. Perfect. Okay. Oh shit. I could have just gone in like that. Damn. Oh well. Okay, so what we're looking at is checking the image that I have against that image there. So what we're gonna do, let's come over to here. So here I have my bounding box. Okay, so I need to get my bounding box here. So I need height and width. So height will equal bottom minus top, and width will be right minus left. We're going to print oh, I didn't get my closing parenthesis. There we go. Okay. So then we're going to set our bounding box. And I understand I can't do it here at the end, but so our bounding box is a dictionary, right? Yeah, we'll just copy this line. Top is we should, okay, I need to copy this all over to that one Python file. Getting kind of sloppy, but it's fine. Okay, so I don't need these print statements anymore. Cool. All right, without those print statements, this is a bit cleaner. Top will be top. Left will be left. Width will be width. And height will be height. I just want to do a quick print. See how that comes out. 2:11:09. Okay, cool. And then let's change this quick. Let's run again. 2:04 makes sense because we moved it down. Left is 12:38 because I moved it to the side, and then I made it smaller. Perfect. So now I want to change it back here. Put it back there. And yeah, we'll wipe that shit. We'll keep this because I might need it later. Emerald Vision. I guess that's what we're doing now. It's fine. Okay. So we need our template. Instead of template one. We don't need the print statement. So we'll do did I put that in screenshots? Yes. Okay. So this will be sign little root is equal to we'll do an F string and we'll do image path / sign little root .png. Okay. I already had that code there, which is fine. So that's not necessary anymore. So going back to our test here. I should need all these imports too. NumPy I have, CV2 I have, PIL, MSS, and keyboard. Cool. So what we're going to be doing copy this over. And we'll do, what is it, height, width? Equals sign little root dot shape. Yep. All right, search game, SCT image pre SCT dot grab bounding box. Yeah. Image img image 2 and image line. So this is kind of scuffed because I'm pulling this from an older test, but it is what it is. We'll make it work.
It's time for drum and bass.
Okay. Oh, that's just because it isn't used. Image 2. Let's comment that out. Result 2 1, result 1 1. CV2 mentioned blame 2. Yeah, let's try this then. Okay, where's template 1 come in? Oh, template 1 is the name of the image. That's right, that makes sense. Copy that into where we see template 1. That will just be W, and that will just be H. Any other errors? I don't think so. Let's delete out all these. Cool. And then when do we get to our function call? I'm assuming it's just while true. Yeah, leave fly is true. Let's see how this works. That isn't displaying anything because it's not supposed to. Okay. Well, it's not aired out. That's one thing, I guess. Okay.
Tonight, an unsettling tone lingers in the air. The sound makes
Hmm.
shriek in fear. From above, piercing thunder roars. The earth has
So what do I want to print? Cool. So what you didn't see is that it printed. You guys can't see the print. Whatever. It printed found as soon as it could find, as soon as it found this, which is awesome. Which means the code worked and it's already seeing. It's already seeing the image here. But I don't like that it has to track across the whole image. I need to go back through and rename and read back through this here. I don't like this this bottom left. Bullshit. Okay. Methods, get method. I don't know if I need this methods, but it's fine. SCT grab. What's our delay on this? Like, how many times is it running per second? screenshot image pre grabs the bounding box. So then inval, okay. Yeah, we're just grabbing the max values here. Result 1, which is the template image 2. Let's F2 this shit and just make an image. So not a root current method. Current method is that cool. Image equals convert color into grayscale. Grayscale is image color. Image color is... Okay, so this is game capture. SCT, which is grab bounding box. Cool. Image color equals, we'll just do game color array. And then image is game BW black white. Oh, that doesn't work because of that game black and white array. Understandable. So then here we'll just change this to max value and max location. Yeah, it does sound pretty good to me. So we'll do max val and min val. And then, shit, I hit the wrong key. So this will only return 1. This will return the highest and the lowest, I guess. Excuse me. All right, cool. So this will print the highest and lowest. This will print the highest because, and we set the the comparison between what it sees on screen and what it's searching against is more than 85.85, so like 85%. So then I also just want to print the value. Let's see what that says. The value there is 99.6, which is good. The only problem with this is that the resolution that I took the screenshots in has to be the same resolution that it's checking against. Otherwise, it'll fuck up big time. Okay, so we have all of this stuff set. All right, so we're already checking for that. Where do I first reference assign little root here? So, oh, result 1 needs to change to just result. Okay, so what we're gonna do is change this to take an argument. This will be, they'll take the template argument. We'll put template in there, and then in here we're gonna put sign little root as the argument. So that's gonna be our template, and we're gonna see if we get the same thing. We do. Good. Awesome. So now So we got our imports. We pick where we get our bounding box. This is all getting our bounding box. Pull dynamic window location for bounding box. This will be set templates to search. So here's the thing. Our game capture is pulling from our bounding box. Now our bounding box is the entire game here. So when we're checking for multiple things per call or per while loop, per instance of the while loop, since we're doing that every time, it's searching all of the pixels across the screen for that box that's just in the upper left. And we don't want to do that. So what we can do, eventually what we're going to do is check for just check that area for that. And what this is going to do is keep Sam in the loop on what's going on screen. So we're going to take another screenshot. We're going to take a screenshot of May. And we're going to save that as character down. So now we're just going to copy this. Change this to character down. So now we can choose whether to search the game for, actually, we'll just remove this while. So we're gonna search for the little root and then search game for character down. And they should find them both. Yep. With 98 and 99.6 and 98% accuracy. Cool. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to step into the house and look down. Now when I run this again, I should get little root. Actually, let's just drag this up so you guys can see it. So it found the image there and it found the image there. So this is the little root town sign, and this is our character looking down. This 99.8% accuracy was probably because of the green pixels outside as well. We expect that to go down, but we still expect it to be found. And we do not expect the first one to be found. So we've run this again. It didn't find either. So I guess I want this print statement up a little higher. What is that? Alt? Yeah. Okay, 0.79. And that's 0.3. So let's drop that to 0.75. Cool. Let's move a little bit here. And now let's run it again. 0.70 because we're standing on the background there. So what I can do is erase the pixels around the character and then hopefully check it on against that. So if we lower this down to 70 and we just do that and then run it again, it found the 70 because I lowered the threshold on that. not say I step over onto pink. And run it. Found it. Say I'm standing on green. That should be see a higher accuracy, 7-9. 7-4. Now the thing is, I should only need to check this a little bit in the middle, but it is what it is. Let's see what it is as soon as we do this. 0.89. Let's see if we look sideways. Did not find it. 0.4. We look up. Did not find it. 0.6. Okay. So we can check. Ooh, I might just be able to pull a sprite map. That actually would be pretty easy. Okay. Let's do this here. Let's run this out here. 0.94. 0.68. 0.507. 0.505. Okay. Let's stand in front of a sign. 0.93. Let's go stand inside. Oh, let's stand on the flower. That's actually a really good one. Good test. 0.76. Nope. I wanted to stand on the red mat. Damn it. Uh, 0.67. Okay, so that's so what we see here is that 0.67 creates a very big problem, because when we were looking up, we got a 0.68 earlier, and the last thing we want is for it to determine is to get up and down confused. Well, that doesn't really matter so much. Okay, that doesn't matter so much. All right, let's check this out now. 0.85. Is there anything I can stand on here? Oh, I can hide behind something. Ooh, that's a good test. 0.23, so it'll completely lose the character. That's perfect. If I stand and look up, 0.22. If I look down, that is 0.45. Okay. That's actually a really good point. If I set it so that none of those register, Sam's not gonna think she's in a battle. So maybe I would just have it look at the head. I set the accuracy based on if it can see the head. I don't know about that, because there might be some places where you can't see the head, you can only see the feet. I don't know. Okay, just need to navigate a little bit here. Cool. So next up, what we're gonna do is, excuse me. Next up, we're gonna perform some OCR, baby. Let's see if we can do OCR in our Jupyter notebook. CV, no. Here we go. OpenCV, Python, and Tesseract. I don't know if that's what I used. So we're going to be following along with the Geeks for Geeks article. So we're going to import CV2. Do I not have PyTesseract? All right. Let's grab that shit. Sweet, we got it now. Buy Tesseract. Gonna slam those imports. Perfect. The installed location of Tesseract OCR. Is this running a module? A model? Let's actually just do it like this. Import by Tesseract from pill import image image equals image dot open, and then the file path will be dot slash slash screenshots slash slash sign underscore littleroot dot png sign littleroot dot png, and we'll do text equals pi tesseract dot image to string image. Cool. Tesseract is not installed or in your path. Oh shit, we actually do have to install it. Cool. All right, let's run this baby. Unpacking. Completed. Finish. Cool. Let's save. Let's close on roll testing. And testing. Tesseract does not install us on your path. That's doing the setup again. I don't want the setup. Okay. So we're going to do environmental variables. And then inside environmental variables, Advanced. Environmental variables button. Oh, that's why it wasn't, because it's not in that path. Edit. Add to path. Cool. Still can't find it. Cool. Welp. What the fuck is this? Document information extraction. Fuck you. Oh, easy OCR. That's what I used before, wasn't it? Maybe not. Maybe not on this machine. Okay. So we'll just need to do that again. All right. Shit's still installing. So let's delete this, and then we'll delete that. Oh, it's working on Torch too? Fuck. It's on it then. Cool. Okay, so we'll be importing easyocr, and then reader equals easyocr.reader en, result equals reader.read text, and then the file path. Okay, so I need to do, excuse me, image path equals dot slash slash screenshots / sign little root.png. Okay, that's done. So we're going to import easyocr, and then we're going to set our image path. Then what we're going to do is reader equals easyocr dot reader en. Either CUDA or MPS are available. Holding to CPU. Shit, it's actually using it. I don't have CUDA installed on this computer. Next up is result equals reader.read text. And then that will be image path. So now I just want to print result and see what it says. Little Pooey. Julie. No, that is not correct. For detection in result. Print section 1. Well, that's definitely not correct. So we need to get a few more screenshots. Probably because it's blurry. That's going to be a problem. Because we need to get another screenshot here. If it can't read the font. So the image path is going to change to bag text now. Bag test. We're going to see what it says. Bag SAR save option exit. Okay. That's okay. That's good. Do I have Sam try to save every time? That seems kind of cringe. It's reading over the entire thing, so it's going to take longer, a little bit longer. Little Root Town, so it reads it. Player, Sam, badges. I read the 0 is an @ that's fine. Time, yes, no, would you like to see the game? So that's technically correct. That's scuffed as hell, though. If she wants to figure out her location, she has to enter the save menu. Fuck it, let's just see what it gets for this. Options, text speed, slow, mid, fast, battle scene, on, off, battle style, shift set, sound, mono, stereo, button mode, horizontal, which is that's normal, LR, L equals A, frame, type 1. I mean, as long as these things are consistent, I can map them, which it'll be a bitch and a half to do, but I can map it. Is what it is. Okay. Let's see. Birch bag. Get the result. Okay. Chick Pokemon Torchic. Professor Birch is in trouble. Exclamation point. Release Pokemon and rescue him. Exclamation point. Okay. Okay. We'll just grab Torchic. We'll just spam scratch. So we need to quick get to the point where we see other routes and names and shit. Sure, we'll just name it Ah. Okay. So now I really need to... This screenshot's really important too. So we're going to save as... Sign... Route 101. And then it's going to be sign route 101. And we'll see what it pulls. Not even close. Okay.
It's time for drum and bass.
So we'll still save 101. Save 101. And it pulls route 101. So she is gonna have to. That seems like it's gonna be the best way to consistently see what route she's on. I don't like that because I'm going to be controlling the character. Right? Because I'm going to be walking between places and Sam's going to be pressing buttons. So I'm going to be holding down. I don't know how to feel about this. I can't consistently... If Sam was moving, I think we'd be fine. If Sam was the one in control, I think we'd be fine. The issue is I don't want to have to work on a pathfinding AI. The other side of this, I could just tell Sam to catch the Pokemon and build the infrastructure for Sam to know what that means. Let's get into a wild Pokemon fight. And then let's do a trainer battle. So I need to see what text shows up and how quickly it goes away. It doesn't go away. Okay. So maybe I check right beside where it says Wurmple. Like I check for like an HP bar or something there. And if there's an HP bar, I read the text below. Let's take a screenshot of this and we'll call it Battle Wild. And we'll do Battle Wild. A wild Wurmple appeared. Oh, cool. So I could just do, it's just gonna wild. All I need to do is know that that says wild. So if it does say wild, then I can control it. Maybe. So I'm going to lose, which is fine. Ooh, Sam might not be able to read what type of Pokemon it is. Hmm. Oh, of course he got the crit. I couldn't get it. That was closer than I thought it would be, though. Let's change this option. Speed up. We're gonna mute the sound. We're gonna set it to 400%. So she doesn't need to check every time like a Pokemon levels up. Okay, the logic behind it is where I'm struggling mentally. All the checks that she's gonna have to do. There's Pokemon Center, which is good. We'll heal. The other issue is if I'm turboing while Sam is looking. Now I'm just gonna try to turbo through this, see if it works. So they need to fight another trainer. Cool. He's not back in the center yet. All right, cool. Running shoes, awesome. I wonder if while running, Sam will be able to tell who she is. I guess it's just a check to see, like, one frame check, right? Okay, so now we need to see what this says. Okay, so would like to battles on the second line, so that's an easy way to know that we're in a battle with a trainer. Let's just spam scratch. Bug catcher would like to battle on second line. Perfect. And then would like to battle. Okay. We'll get that screenshot here. Battle trainer. Cool. Let's see. Like the okay, so it's gonna read exclamation points as L's no matter what. Okay, we have a new screenshot to grab. This is gonna be Petalburg City. And we're gonna look at sign Petalburg. See what it says. It's not half bad. I'd hate to have to collect screenshots from every single location to get it. Okay. I'm gonna have to quiz the AI on locations and stuff as well. Okay. I think that's enough on-screen stuff for me today. We might work on this a lot over the next couple days and weeks. So I appreciate everybody for hanging out. I had a great time, and I can't wait to keep working on this with y'all. But yeah, that's it for me, and I will catch y'all next time.